So this is a cross fence we have. Right now it's just barbed wire, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a 48-inch welded wire fence on this. Working on the gate over there, I had to put a new post because the post that's there was leaning pretty good, and rather than fix it, I just put a new one next to it. Cleaning the area, the work area right now. I've got my gravel rake, or whatever you want, leveling rake. It works pretty good. So I'm just cleaning it, have a nice clean work area on both sides. And then I'll come back and dig a little trench along that existing fence, because I want to put the new fence into the ground a little bit, maybe 3-4 inches if I can. We'll see how that works out. So this is the cleanup process, the first process. And if you're like me, you like to, once you get started, keep going, but you can't do that. You gotta stop, take breaks, and stay hydrated. So I think I got this section about ready to go ahead and apply the fence. I'm doing this, trying to do it, not the whole thing at one time, but just sections at a time as I have time. So I've got it down here, down to this section here, which is going to be fun. I'm going to have to get in there and really cut some of this stuff out to be able to go farther. So I think right now, if I can get it down to this wooden post from up there, that's good for a day. So I'm ready to start rolling the fence out. So the fence I'm using is this Oakbrand welded utility fabric, or welded wire fence. It's a 4 foot by 100 foot 14 gauge. I originally bought this to put around the garden, but trying to keep the dogs safe has become a higher priority, so I'm going to use it on that, and we'll see how it goes. And okay, I got the fence started, tacked to the initial gate post, and I'm going to start rolling it out down that way. All right, got the fence run down. Didn't make it all the way to that second wooden post down there that I hoped I would, but it's a little shy, but that's okay. And what I did is I used these T-post hooks just to temporarily hold it up, keep it from falling down. I did this just at every T-post, and hopefully they won't interfere as I stretch it. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so I went back and I took most of those clips that was holding it up off. Got this stretcher hooked up to my tractor with 2 straps on it that I'll do together and hopefully pull this thing tight. Then I can start tacking it back up again. You're stretching it, you have to periodically do a couple ratchets in and go through and make sure it's not getting caught up on the barbed wire, like right there. So just pull it away from the barbs. That way it does stretch evenly. This is one that I have just to keep holding it up here. See, like there. There we go. And you just pull it a little bit, make sure it's all free, pull it a little bit more, make sure it's all free, and try to get it nice and tight, the full length. Okay, so other than some little bit of touch up I need to do on these clips, just a couple of them, this fence is up. Didn't go as far as I hoped it would, but that's okay. I'll weave the next one into it and continue on my next opportunity.